Alright, so the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So for anybody wondering, I am an absolute Apple fanboy. I've tried Android, I don't have anything against them. They make awesome stuff. I love the stuff they make, it's just I'm already so invested in the Apple ecosystem that I can't really get out. I've tried. It's not possible. It's my favorite phone I've ever had. Hands down. I love this phone. This phone is amazing in every way, okay? The battery life is insanely good. The screen is buttery smooth. The 120 hertz refresh rate in this screen is just it's amazing. Okay, so I've been using this phone ever since the day it came out. Funny story, actually. I pre-ordered at the Verizon store. I called up there and I'm like, hey, is my phone in? He's like, no, not yet. We got the first shipments already, but your phone should be in the next shipment. I'm like, okay, cool. So I think I get in my car and I go take a drive. And so I'm driving. I'm like,
5 minutes later.
And finally I get a call. It's like, hey, your phone's here. So I'm like, okay, I'll be right there. I was like 10 minutes away. So I go there, finally get the phone. I had been waiting on Apple to release a 120 refresh rate screen and a phone ever since the first iPad Pro. They should have done it way sooner. I don't know why they didn't, but I'm glad they finally did. The Super Retina XDR panel just makes everything gorgeous. It's crystal clear, it's super bright, although not quite as bright as the new iPhone 14 Pro Max. Sunny day outside, you're not gonna have any problem seeing this. Like, it's super bright. The A15 chip that they have in here is lightning fast. The cameras are really good for being in a phone, like really good. I typically like to use my EOS R6 for shooting photos, which is what I'm filming on right now. But the cameras in this are very impressive. One of the standout features of this phone is its battery life. It easily lasts a full day of use, and I use my phone quite a bit. And with it having fast charging, you can top it off pretty quickly and easily. And it's not as good as, you know, the Android chargers. A lot of them have like super fast charging, like 30, 40, 50 watts, even more on some of the more insane phones like Xiaomi and everything. So one of the standout features of this phone is the battery life. It's really good. It easily lasts me a full day of use, and I use my phone quite a bit. Like, I'm not just always on it like for 16 hours a day, but it probably could last 16 hours if you're playing some like intensive game. Like, I play Legends of Runeterra, I used to play Call of Duty Mobile. Games like that will drain the battery pretty quick, especially if you're running it on max settings. But as far as just like, you know, listening to music, phone calls, scrolling the web is not going to use hardly any power at all. Battery is really nice, and the fast charging, it's not as fast as the Android. I know the S22 has like 45 watt fast charging, and that's fast. That's more than double what this can support. This supports 20 watts. You know, basically the higher the wattage, the faster the phone can charge. But every phone has a set amount of maximum wattage it will take. So it doesn't matter if I plug this into a 90 watt brick, it's still only going to take 20 watts. But if I plug an S22 Ultra into that 90 watt brick, it's going to take 45 watts. And it's going to charge it. It's going to charge way faster, okay? In addition to its impressive performance, it also has a beautiful design in my opinion. So the iPhone 13 was when they went, oh no, they went back to square design on the iPhone 12. They continued it with the 13 and 14, and hopefully they will with the 15 too. As I'm recording this, the 15 isn't even out yet. So the square design, in my opinion, is better than the rounded. I know a lot of people like the rounded better, and that's fine, but I prefer the square. I don't know, it fits my hands better. I haven't watched any drop test videos recently, but I did watch a lot of them when the phone first came out, and they were going to such extreme drops that the internals of the phone were breaking before the glass did. Okay, so if you drop this thing, you don't have to worry about the front glass cracking. I still put a screen protector on it because, does anybody else think this? Like, if you don't have a screen protector on the phone, the screen, like when you run your finger across the screen, it doesn't feel right. I have had the Nomad leather case for my phone ever since it came out. I love the looks of the phone without the case. I just feel like it's too slippery, and I like being able to have a grip on my phone. And then when I'm in my car and I have my phone on my lap and it doesn't have a case, it slides off, and then it slides in the pit of doom. Okay, and then it's you know, a hole you can't get your hand down in there, and it's just a whole big deal. So yeah, overall, this phone is my favorite phone of all time, and I don't see myself upgrading unless Apple just really upgrades the iPhone 15. I don't really know what would make me upgrade. This phone just has all the features that I've ever wanted in a phone. 120 hertz refresh rate, insane battery life, a beautiful, bright, crystal clear screen, a design that I actually like. It feels good, it looks good, good cameras for when you don't feel like hauling around a 5-pound rig with the lens and the camera. It's just, you just whip out your phone and you take a quick snapshot, and there you go. So yeah, overall, iPhone 13 Pro Max, awesome, top of the line smartphone. I'm gonna end the video there. Hopefully you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.